I want to talk to people who have marriage crisis, people whose marriage isn't working. Your marriage is shaking. You know that things are not just working well for your marriage. I want to talk to you. You see, I want you to know that there is no perfect marriage anywhere. Mm-mm. If any season or any series of your marriage wasn't properly handled, no matter how compatible you are, there will still be problem. And unfortunately for some people, it can cause separation. Now, here are some of the things that can actually help you in your marriage. Number one, communication. You see, communication in marriage can never be overemphasized. There are some times in your marriage that you see some things that are not okay with you. If you do not communicate it, things will not work out. I'll give you example. So there is this couple who have little children. They do not live with a nanny, right? Now the wife is in the kitchen cooking and she's already feeling exhausted. She's cooking at the same time watching after her baby. Then she goes to the sitting room and see her husband just sitting down on his phone. If that wife doesn't communicate how she feels, if she doesn't tell her husband that, please, my husband, can you actually help me with this? Can you help me take care of the baby while I cook? If that communication is not made, you'll see her getting angry. She's just pissed off. Or even the man. Sometimes the man might not be financially buoyant, but he sees his wife spending. She's spending extravagantly. And he is feeling, why is my wife doing this? If he doesn't communicate that with his wife, it will number one be troubling him, and number two, things will not work out. The wife might not even know that her attitude, her behavior is actually pissing her husband off. If there are problem in the house, sometimes, in fact, most times, you need to communicate. You need to tell your spouse what the problem is, how you're feeling. Because you might just be there thinking that they know that they are actually hurting you without knowing. So you have to communicate. Number two, when every season of your marriage comes, you need God. You need the Holy Spirit. You need discernment. You need wisdom to thrive through it. And guess what? There are so many seasons in marriage. No matter how many years you have spent in marriage, you must definitely encounter a season. In fact, the season in marriage are unending. You'll be surprised how some couples' season are their children. The season they're having issues are their children. So one of the couple is feeling that you are taking side with this child, but the other one is saying, how? How am I taking side with the child? If that season is not well managed, my dear, that can cause a serious problem. So when every season comes, please tell God to help you. Another one is this comparison. You see comparison in marriage, it will not do your marriage any good. You know why? The moment you start seeing that couple, that man, that woman, the moment you start seeing him or her better off than your wife, and then you start comparing, I wish my wife was like this. I wish my husband was like this. The love start to diminish immediately you start having that thought. And this is what comparison would do to your marriage. When you start having that thought, when you start thinking that way, your mind will not tell you, your mind will not remind you that there are some flaws that you have, you know that only your spouse can take it. If you were given the chance to go meet that man or that woman, which is actually a sin, but I'm giving example. If you were given the opportunity to go meet that man you're comparing your spouse with in just 24 hours, the both of you might not be able to stay in one house because of the huge difference between the both of you. But your mind that is making you compare your spouse with another will not tell you this. So, my dear, do not compare in your marriage. Communicate everything that is going on through you and be ready to face every season of your marriage as it comes with the help of the Holy Spirit, with wisdom, and with discernment.